It was a stormy evening when the large tabby cat first appeared on the porch. Rain lashed down, the wind howled, and lightning flashed across the sky. The family huddled inside, warm and dry. Suddenly there was a loud meow at the door. Opening the door, they found themselves face to face with a soaking wet cat. He was a handsome fellow, with a striped tabby coat and piercing green eyes. He seemed unfazed by the storm, calmly stepping inside as if he owned the place. He shook the water from his fur, sending droplets flying. The family was taken aback. They weren't cat people, not really. They had Levi, a boisterous cocker spaniel, and hadn't considered adding another pet to the mix, but there was something about this cat, a certain charm, that made them hesitate. They put out some food and water, expecting him to eat and be on his way once the storm passed. To their surprise, he stayed put, curling up on the rug and making himself comfortable. He acted like he'd lived there forever. As the days turned into weeks, the tabby cat showed no signs of leaving. He was clearly a house cat, well-mannered and perfectly at ease indoors. He was also declawed, neutered, and had the initials JM tattooed inside his ear. The family felt a responsibility to find his owners. They posted flyers around the neighborhood, contacted local shelters, and even checked for lost pet reports online, but their search yielded no results. No one came forward to claim the handsome tabby. Despite their initial hesitation about having a cat, the family was growing attached. He had a gentle nature and a quiet charm. He was content to lounge around the house, basking in sunbeams and purring contentedly. Levi, their cocker spaniel, remained wary. He wasn't quite sure what to make of this feline interloper. Weeks turned into months and still, no one came looking for the tabby. The family realized he had truly become a stray, abandoned or lost, left to fend for himself. They made a decision: they would give him a home. They named him Homestead, a fitting name for a cat who had so readily made their home his own. He settled into their routine with surprising ease. He had quickly learned the household rhythms, knowing exactly when to expect meals, cuddles, and playtime. Homestead was an affectionate cat, but he wasn't demanding. He enjoyed gentle strokes and would often rub against their legs, purring his gratitude. However, he was just as content to curl up on the back of the sofa and observe the family with his intelligent green eyes. He had a particular fondness for napping and sunbeams. Whenever the sun peeked through the windows, Homestead would stretch out in the warm patch of light, his tabby stripes seeming to glow. It was a sight that never failed to make the family smile. Section 4. A heart of gold, paws of velvet. Homestead's gentle nature extended even to Levi. While the cocker spaniel had initially been unsure about his feline housemate, Homestead's quiet persistence had won him over. He never tried to force himself on Levi, instead choosing to approach him slowly and respectfully. It started with a shared sniff, then a tentative nose-to-nose greeting. Before long, Levi and Homestead were sharing food bowls, albeit with Levi maintaining a safe distance. They even developed a game of chase, Homestead gracefully darting out of reach just as Levi thought he had him cornered. Homestead brought a new dynamic to the family. His quiet presence was calming, a furry antidote to the stresses of everyday life. He had a knack for knowing when someone was feeling down, offering silent companionship and a comforting purr. He had become more than just a pet. He was a beloved member of their family. Section 5. An unexpected friendship. As the years passed, the bond between Homestead and Levi blossomed into a true friendship. They were an unlikely pair, the energetic spaniel and the placid tabby cat. Yet they were inseparable, spending their days napping together, chasing butterflies in the backyard, and playing their own special brand of chase. Levi, once wary of the feline intruder, now treated Homestead with the utmost care. He would gently groom Homestead's fur, his tongue rasping across the tabby stripes. Homestead, in turn, seemed to relish Levi's attention, purring with contentment. Their evenings were often spent curled up together on the sofa. Levi would sprawl out, his tail thumping softly against the cushions. Homestead would settle himself on top of Levi, his weight a comforting presence against the dog's side. It was a testament to their unique bond, a friendship that transcended species.